Dante dance of the deadly hands.
In Octopus, but we opened our guard, okay? All right, so unless we have a closed guard and he postures up all the way, the only thing I can do is a hip bump sweep. Sorry. So we had talked about having to open our guard, and some people, like Eric had talked about, like he has trouble staying in this position with his guard closed. So a lot of people may get to this position and just drop their feet down right away anyway, okay? So what we have to understand is, okay, where's my head? Is it higher than his? That's gonna give me more leverage. If he begins to start coming up, I gotta come up too with him, all right? It's best to put as much pressure against my opponent, okay? That way I can create an initial reaction. Now, if I'm in an open guard Octopus, I'm always in the risk of him countering by pushing this knee down, stepping over, and coming to my back, all right? So what I'm looking to do, go back over. We talked about was getting our feet inside, all right? Now that might be hard, especially like if I'm reaching and he tucks this foot in, okay? I can take this foot, push it back out, and reinsert the leech grip, the reverse Turk, Casoto grip, whatever you want. Some people will step over and curl their heel up and just make it very, very tight on them, all right? Some people like to lock and find like that lockdown depending on where their foot's at and stretch them out, okay? Either one works. If we have this lockdown, we can hit a sweep right away, like a scissor sweep. So we work that. If we have this all the way in like this, all right, I'm on my right hip, okay? I pull my person to the right. They'll base really hard. I pull, but when he goes back this way, I take him back and come over to the top this way. We went over that. We talked about trying to find that hook, and he keeps hiding it. Or we didn't talk about this. This person crossed his foot over. Okay, now I can't get that, all right? So I've got to keep this up because I don't want him to jump it, all right? But if he stays crossed, trying to hide his feet, I can cross over his, shrimp out, come in, and get my butterfly hook. At that point, I'm at the same spot I was just now, except it's even easier to actually sweep him to this side. Now, this baby butterfly hook works really well because if he does try to step over like a high leg tripod sweep, I can just keep following him and bring him all the way back over. So I don't have to use it as a sweep. I can use it even when they're trying to pass me, okay? Because the number one thing he needs to do is either somehow back out or get over my leg and come to my backside to take my back. So that was some of the main things. Get back out of here. That was some of the main things we had talked about. Coming in and creating these double hooks, all right? So if we can hook the foot, that's great. If we can't, we can still curl our leg in, bringing his base down onto his knee. I could hip out and reinsert this side, all right? Push, and then come back this way and sweep them, all right? Now, you may not flip them all the way over, depending if they base out hard on their elbow or their hand, so they're not come up here and finish it, all right? So that's the stuff that we had talked about on our last day, all right?